friends, to Jesse's Storytime Spectacular. It's a great one when I find new ones, you know? I really feel, I feel a gratefulness from the TV gods, the movie gods, whatever, whichever ones you want to pray to. I don't know if you want to go hereditary on some people or something, but that's your business, all right? Just don't bring it to my channel, okay? Just throw it in the comments. I want to hear all the craziness in the comments. That's what's up, all right? So, on to the movie. Here's how I have a little story afterward. So, I'm just going to give you the movie first. And this is what I stumbled upon. It seems this was a Paramount Plus or Amazon provide, if that works for you. But maybe a Prime provide. But let's see. The Wrath of Becky, 2023. This movie, woo! This was a thrill ride all the way through. Every last second of this movie was fun, even when you feel like that there's certain characters that make it a little bit boring. Because there's some side characters and stuff you gotta work in. Eh, but wonderful story wrap ups. Uh, I mean, fantastic work. Lulu Wilson was amazing again, but there's the kicker. I had no idea this was a sequel. Slap me just like always, alright? So I had no idea this was a sequel to Becky from 2020, it looks like. So it looks like I have some research to do myself. So maybe I'm gonna have to come out with a part two where I review the original Becky 2020. But I will not steer away. I will stay on course here. The Wrath of Becky 2023 was a straight up some thrill ride, thriller, action thriller, adventure thrill ride, cat and mouse, crazy, hunting, everything nuts. Every time you think they've already outsmarted you with something, they get you with something else. It's just fun. It's a lot. It's great. There's so much. So it's just I don't want to ruin anything, but more like, say a little bit of House on the Left, the last house on the left kind of thing without like the intensity of like a horrid scene like that you have to endure to deal with the rest of the movie to enjoy it and see someone get their payback or whatever. But this is just from someone that you just really don't expect, and it's so cool and so fun, and I mean, the it was a lot of fun. It was great, violent, crazy. This girl is crazy. Becky is a Becky. next level Becky, okay? If I've ever used Becky in any way, shape, or form to a character, or which I might be doing later in this show of some sort, I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding on the name. Shh. Anyway, Becky is a serious Becky. Alright, this girl decided to become Tank Girl or something out of nowhere. I don't know, but like, soldier. Soldier crazy bitch, like 12-year-old turning into like, okay. So I'm thinking like this she even brushes it off at the beginning. Like she's just nonchalant saying like, she's narrating a little bit. She's just like, ever since like neo-Nazis tried to kill my dad and, broke into my house and I had to kill him, and unfortunately they killed my dad or something and it was really horrifying, but that was only like 4 years ago. And she's just like crazy child trauma mess. And she's a teenage grenade waiting to go off. She's nuts. And it's fun to watch because this girl is smart. I like the way that this movie doesn't just give you like exactly what you want while you're doing this. Like, you know, it's not like every single time that somebody is encountering an enemy, the good guy immediately wins, or, they find fun ways to complicate this thing and make it like, dang, alright, y'all gonna flip this thing on me again? Like, you're gonna twist this again? I didn't know M. Night Shyamalan was up in this hoe, but alright. If this is a Becky, we're talking this was like, now I gotta see the first Becky. Because this is the Wrath of Becky. So, like, I'm the dumbass who's behind here and hasn't seen the psycho crazy chick, Becky, younger, slashing and just straight up murdering my trying to be nice about the whole YouTube curse thing, but it's just tough. Just trying to do those allergy things, I guess, to kind of make not sound like something bad. Anyway, some serious, I'm talking, you know, girl power, heck yeah moments, fun for the whole family, you know what I mean? My kind of whole fun for the whole family, you know? All the little kids just should be watching this movie like, alright, somebody do me wrong, I'm gonna have to cut. Like, Mad TV, I'm talking about my girl, Benifa. I will cut you deep. I love you, Deborah Wilson. You're my girl. Uh, but Becky will cut you deep. So, like, this little girl scares me, alright? Like, the looks of the little girl. Alright, this is what I have about, like, ghosts and stuff like that in movies. Like, I have to have the most horrifying, terrible, like, ghost child who's a boy, a little boy stalking me, trying to kill me, whatever. I don't know, like something awful, I wouldn't really be like insanely scared by something like that. I'd be a little like, what, you know, of course, but you probably would have much stranger language of sorts, but that's okay. Anyway, for this one, it's just, you gotta love that, like, crazy female energy. Like, what the heck? This girl don't play when it comes to the Wrath of Becky, okay? That's really all I can get it to. I mean, I don't want to ruin anything because there's a lot of cool stuff in this movie, alright? I know I always do this where I add all the good details towards like the 10-minute mark of the video and I'm blabbing on like that's right. So, of course, I love everything about Becky, the little girl, the star of the show. Ah, but it appears that the first Becky, from what I could just read from a poster, that's it. It looked like it had quite a good actor of some sort for the enemy. And that intrigued me because this one had a really good one that was unexpected, which was Sean William Scott. And usually I see him in a lot of comedies. I can respect him trying to do something out the box. It worked. It was cool. Do your thing, man. I could see you doing some more drama sort of stuff too. Just don't make it like cheese ball, you know. But great acting on both sides of the good and the evils in this. So it's just, you know, it, it gets so layered that you're just like, what? You know, and once you think one has the upside on the other one, it just goes nuts again, and it's like, whoa. All right, I don't know how this is gonna end now because this is just nuts. Like, yet wildly realistic in a sense of even the brutality and everything, like the fights, people weren't just walking away looking like their normal self. Uh, they got in a fight. Like the it didn't play on the effects. It was great, bloody wild. This was a slash fest of funness, of crazy revenge. So, The Wrath of Becky, check it out. I'm gonna check out the original Becky from 2020, apparently. Maybe I'm getting the year wrong. I could be. This was just a poster image I'm pulling all this info from. So do not blame me or judge me because I got deep like Beneath. I love when shit does that. Oh my god, it's so funny. I love it. I hope you guys do too. Benifa was amazing for Mad TV. I love you, Benifa. You were wonderful, and I cannot stop laughing at your jokes. You were so cool. Alright, guys, this is story time. The Wrath of Becky. If you're ready for serious Becky, who's gonna cut, she's gonna go cray. She's already dealt with some cray. And now she's dealing with it again, and she's skilled at it. I'm already getting like the end of like the Pirates of the Caribbean kind of thing, the end of Harry Potter kind of thing right now. And I'm like blown away by all this stuff that I didn't even see before, but it just all wraps up together in this one big, gigantic mess. And it's like perfect. This one actually gets it right. Okay. So I'm gonna go watch the original now. And I'm gonna be still up to be smacked in the face over and over again right now because I feel so guilty. And I'm like, oh my god, how did I not know this was a sequel? I mean, clearly there's a big backstory to her, so maybe I'm about to find out a whole lot more of the whole Becky deep dive crazy chick thing. If you guys have seen it, tell me some stuff in the comments. I like to be spoiled on some stuff, alright? So, story time. Love y'all. Jesse is out.